May 12th. The day of the mischievous maverick. Those born on May 12th have an odd allure. Their mischievousness may not be extreme enough to get them into trouble with the authorities, but they are known for their teasing and the light-hearted pranks which they play with a twinkle in their eye. Some May 12th people are very serious in their approach to life, but still seem to have a knack for getting into hot water, or at least very warm. Basically, they just can't do things like everyone else. They have their own highly developed style and mode of operation that often clashes with that of others. May 12th people are debunkers. They are never so happy as when they are refuting questionable claims, wielding irony, even derision with devastating effect. On the other hand, they do not claim to have all the answers themselves, and indeed it may be difficult to nail down what they actually believe in. Rarely will they go out of their way to help in this respect, since they are insightful but somewhat guarded about discussing their own philosophy and principles. There are, however, able to offer fresh approaches to the problems of others which invariably prove useful. In so often going against the established order of things, May 12th people may be mistaken for radicals or rebels. Nothing could be further from the truth. Most often they are conservative in outlook, and decidedly logical. They may also appear hard, or at least cool and unemotional. In fact, a large part of this stony and critical facade is a barrier erected against the incursions of the world. Those born on this day are often found in leadership roles. Because they actually have little or no desire to rule others, they are most often chosen by superiors for such positions on the basis of merit. May 12th people stand out from the crowd both because of their capabilities and their intense drive and dedication. Not only do they radiate a very sympathetic image to their superiors but also to co-workers as well. Those born on this day have the kind of self-assurance that encourages a strong bond of admiration to form with their peers. They may therefore be asked to be a spokesperson for a group. Likeable, but not at all easy to get close to, they maintain their aloof status while making us laugh at the absurdity of life's passing comedy. May 12th people are very sensible and rarely appear to be foolish or deluded themselves. They are by no means dwellers in a fantasy world, but through their lucidity allow others to see how silly social conventions as well as rigid philosophies can be. May 12th people generally see themselves as serious rather than light-hearted characters. It is the foolishness and delusions of others which necessitate the launching of their pointed barbs. It should be noted that those born on this day make good friends but bad enemies. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 12th of the month are ruled by the number 3, 1 plus 2 equals 3, and by the expansive planet Jupiter. Those ruled by the number 3 frequently rise to the highest positions in their particular sphere. They also tend to be dictatorial, and the more dominant of May 12th personalities should beware of this. However, combined Jupiter and Venus, ruler of Taurus, influences can lend an air of gentleness and idealism to those born on this day. Those ruled by the number 3 like to be independent, so May 12th people may feel the urge to relinquish positions of authority for greater freedom. They can also just grow tired of directing others. The Jupiterian nature of the number 3 lends May 12th people a highly positive, expansive and optimistic attitude in their outlook and endeavors. Tarot. The 12th card of the major arcana is the Hanged Man, who dangles by his foot in a head-down position. Though such a position seems helpless, the Hanged Man is nevertheless spiritually powerful and deeply thoughtful. The positive attributes of this card are recognizing limitations and overcoming them, as well as simply being human. Negative aspects are spiritual myopia and restrictedness. Health. Those born on May 12th usually have a well-developed appetite for all sorts of food. Fortunately, this rarely leads to obesity because they burn energy quickly. They must resist binges, however, which can upset both their metabolism and their sensitive nervous systems. Developing a feeling of inner calm through self-study and meditation is recommended. May 12th mischievousness alleviates resentment and opens a creative outlet for aggravation and negativity. Only moderate exercise is recommended for these highly energetic people unless, of course, they show unusual athletic ability. Advice. Leave people to their own devices. Are you comfortable in the role of missionary? Try to sweeten your acid tongue on occasion and cultivate diplomacy. Remember to love both yourself and others. Meditation. What is the moment? We are only here, in the moment, if we share space and time with what we observe. Strengths. Lucid, talented, and ironic. Weaknesses. Overly, critical, and disturbing.